Hi, Scorpio. This is your love reading for the month of July. Okay, I'm kind of doing the signs in different orders, so I keep rolling my astro dice, and you were the first that I rolled. So kind of everyone, gets their turn, and Pisces is not always last. So Scorpio, this is for Scorpio sun, moon, and rising. Okay, we're gonna see what you guys can expect in your love life in July. Let's see, Spirit. If you guys want to book a personal reading, they are currently on sale, so you can book one down below if you would want a more personal reading, because these are collective readings. Keep that in mind, okay? Scorpio. Okay, you could be dealing with an air sign or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be. This is for all. It can be all signs, okay? But yeah, you're dealing here with someone. This person sometimes in the way they like present themselves or they communicate with you or in this connection is sometimes comes across as very cold or detached or distant. Here with the King of Swords, they are mature, which is good, but they also like sometimes give off maybe like mixed signals, or you don't really quite know how they truly feel about you. Like the communication tends to be a little off sometimes, but I feel like they want to come through with better communication here with the Eight of Crystals or the Eight of Wands. So yeah, this person wants to communicate something here to you. They feel a sense of wish fulfillment. They really like you, Scorpio. This person really likes you. They view you in high regard. They see you in a very positive light. They think very highly of you. Yeah, there's also a lot of physical attraction here, okay? There's this very strong chemistry and sexual attraction between the two of you. If you guys haven't been like sexually involved, this person definitely thinks about it a lot. They're definitely, they think about you in that way, but it's not just that, okay? Like, I feel like the connection maybe hasn't progressed a lot more when it comes to like emotions. That doesn't mean there's no feelings or emotions here. It just means that you guys haven't really expressed feelings and emotions to one another and really been, open and vulnerable with one another. So there's comes across as, maybe things are more surface level or not that serious, but that's not the case. I just feel like you guys are yet to kind of express more emotion to one another or more like deep feelings. So that will happen though, Scorpio, for sure. In the month of July, either you or them like are going to want to be more vulnerable and emotional here. So feelings are going to be expressed. Yeah, this person thinks about you a lot. You're always on their mind. Like they heavily think about you, reminisce on you. Like they also kind of, I think, again, they're the type to kind of act sometimes a little cold or stoic, but deep down they're actually like very emotional. And I also feel like they kind of overthink a lot. This person like thinks about every little conversation you've had and every little thing you've discussed. Like there is this energy of they do dissect a lot of your conversations or, things that have happened between the two of you. They think about you a lot, Scorpio, and they really like you, but I just don't think it's been said to that extent, right? Because maybe there's also fear. I feel like this person does deal with like a lot of fears and traumas from their past. I think they've been very hurt here with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. This person maybe was treated like an option or was cheated on or lied to in a past relationship or connection. And this, not that this person's not like over it, I think they are, but it kind of reflects in how they act in this connection with you because they're just afraid to kind of get hurt again. So they are a little bit on guard and they are a little bit defensive because they just have this fear of things repeating themselves and them having to go through the same thing again because they just don't want to, which is obviously understandable, right? But it has nothing to do with you. It just has a lot to do with whoever kind of treated them badly in the past, okay? So I think this person may even tell you this or express this to you if they haven't yet. In July, they could be more vulnerable and open about their past and their experiences, like maybe even childhood, if they've went through things in their childhood, or just like opening up. I feel like this person's getting out of this King of Swords, no gender in tarot, by the way, and they're kind of opening up more to you and being like, look, like this is why I'm hesitant, or this is why I'm scared, you know? So you're receiving some clarity as well in regards to why they've kind of been acting a certain way. But I feel like things are kind of coming full circle. There is this like coming around in their energy, like they're going to behave differently. Not that they've been behaving badly necessarily. It's more just they've been a little closed off and guard and haven't been letting you in completely. There is a change in that behavior, and they're going to be more open and emotionally available and vulnerable and emotional in general with you. So there could definitely be an emotional conversation here, and it's important that you hear them out and that you're open to whatever they kind of have to say. Yeah, it's already better energy than stepping into the King of Wands, where they're still in this, they still are very somewhat, bro, can I speak? They still are someone that's very, you know, confident, self-assured. They do kind of really know their worth and who they are. And maybe sometimes the way they communicate is also very like blunt and direct, but they never mean it like in a mean way or in a bad way. You know, some people just are very blunt and direct. As a Virgo, I would know. I'm also very blunt and direct, but usually people do, or they do that. This person does that because it's kind of like, that's just how they communicate. They'd want to be honest and open, you know, well, not open, but like honest and direct rather than be, you know, lying to you or to people in general. So they just have that energy, that aura to them, but they are learning to also be more emotional and more vulnerable, right? And not needing to maybe be defensive or on guard all the time, because they can trust you and they can trust to communicate with you. There's definitely a lot more passionate times as well with this person. A lot of fun times. You guys could be going on a lot of dates in July with this person, or just spending a lot of time. Someone's love language definitely could be quality time or physical touch. But this is like this is like we're spending a lot of time together. So you guys could be like seeing each other a lot more than you have been, or just a lot of hanging out, like wanting to see each other all the time, but not in like a obsessive toxic way, but just like in a, we really enjoy each other's company, and there's just like this flirty fun vibe, but we're also opening up, and it's just like a very it like feels very natural with this person. Like I don't feel like you have to force anything with them, and it's also going to come to the both of you very naturally, and it's going to feel really good, right? So definitely expect also a lot of more intimacy and passionate times, and just, you know, also going out and having fun and doing things you both enjoy. There's like there's a more of an equal give and take in July. Like whatever you're putting out and you're giving out to this person, you're also receiving. So there is like reciprocal energy. It's not just one-sided, you know. So they are also gonna ask you to hang out and want to ask you on dates and put in effort, and you're going to feel like courted, you're going to feel special, you're going to feel like they like you because they're actually putting in effort. Like they are very much passionately coming towards you in a way of like, I want you and I like you and I want to see where this goes, you know. So it feels really good and it feels really right. So expect a lot of fun times, but also like deep, good emotional conversations as well. And it's kind of like a good talking stage, or whatever you want to call it, like moving forward in a positive way and in the right direction. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I really hope this helped and it resonated. I would love to know. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all your support. And I will see you guys very soon in your next Scorpio reading. Bye.